Topic is related to export and import certificate and Cisco ISE. As we know, we can use certificate for many purpose. For web UI, okay, a web portal, EAP, PXCreate, and for so many other purpose we can use a certificate and Cisco ISE. Okay, so it's important to take backup of certificate, because we already discussed backup and restore. The configuration backup will not take certificate backup, it's not include. So certificate backup is not include in configuration. We already discussed, if you remember. Let me log in to admin and abc@12345. We know that whenever we take Cisco ISE backup, so certificate backup is not include. So we need to take separately certificate backup. We can take this backup graphically, and we can take through CLI. Through CLI is very easy, and it will take all certificate detail easily. Okay, so let me log in, and if you remember in Cisco ISE, okay, whenever we are taking backup, so certificate backup is not included. So let me go to administration and backup and restore. Okay, let me show you quickly that why I need certificate backup. So configuration data backup, we discussed this one, and if you click, it say that internal CS certificate store is not in this backup. It is recommended to export using application config ISE command, CLI command, to take a certificate backup. So it means it's not included here. That's why we want to take this certificate backup separately. And so what we can do, so it's so easy. First we need to go to system certificate, and we need to export the main certificate from here as a backup. Okay, so let me go to administration, certificate, and system certificate. I'm already here, and even as mentioned here, for disaster recovery it is recommended to export certificate and private keys. Okay, so that's what we want to do. So our main certificate is this one. I don't care about, these are the default one. The one which I'm interested is this one, which we installed last time, which can be used for admin, for authentication, for portal, etc. So this is my target, my test cert, and what I will do, I will click on export this and click, and they say export certificate only, either export certificate and private key. We need both. Okay, so private key, let me type admin abc1 and admin abc1. This is my private key for this. Okay, export certificate and private key as well, and click export. Okay, so it's here my test certificate with the name this one, and click start download. Let me open this folder. Okay, so this is our certificate. Okay, this is, if you open it, there will be two files, one is key and the other one is certificate. It's okay now. So this is the first step you need to do. Now the next step which we need, we put the key, that you need to remember this key. Okay, key password, and then I click export. Then I export them and choose and export. Next thing, you need to go to trusted certificate, and trusted certificate, choose the certificate which you want to take backup. So let me go down one more. There is trusted certificate. Okay, and the one which I'm interested is this one, test domain CA. These are the default one, it can come automatically, and I need this one. So click on that one and click export, and you see now it's export the test domain CA, and you can view the information as well if you want to check the detail of this certificate. So you can click and view the certificate detail. So two things are done. Okay, then the first we system certificate, and then we take trusted certificate backup. Okay, and now if you want to import the certificate for some reason, okay, So in the case of disaster recovery or whatever happened to your certificate, so then you can import them as well. So first you need to import the trusted certificate. Okay, so this is the way to import them. So we already have, but in case if you want to import, if this one is not available, okay, in case if I can delete, it will give error, by the way. Let's see. Yeah, because it's in use, so that's why I cannot delete. But anyway, this is the way. Click on import. First you need to import this test domain CA and choose test domain certificate and give them any friendly name, test domain CA cert. Okay, and you remember we import them last time, so you have to use the same procedure and click submit. Okay, so first, when you are taking backup, they say that the one certificate with the same subject name and issuer equal, hence import was about. Yes, we already have, just to show you how we can import them. And when you are done, okay, import this trusted, then you need to go to okay, let's do this one. Then you need to go to system certificate and do the same. So whereas we are here, then you go to system certificate, okay, to cancel this one, and then here is import certificate. Now it's asking me two files, certificate file and private key, and if you remember we have two files inside this one. So let me unzip them, because it's download as a zip, so you need to unzip them. So let me use 7-zip and extract. Okay, so let me go where they put them. Yeah, my test certificate, and download compressed folder. So first you need to choose the certificate file. So download, compress, and here is my certificate, this one, but this one is zip. So let me go to my certificate. Yeah, this one, my test certificate. So you need to choose PEM extension file, and private key is the second one, and then you need to put the same password which we import this certificate for security reason. So admin ABC, and type friendly name whatever you like. Okay, so my test cert whatever, and these are the same thing which we done when we create the certificate first time, for which purpose you want to use. So click OK, we use this one as well. Okay, and click OK, and then for PX grade, SAML if you want to use, and for portal, so you need to choose the portal. Okay, it has to show the default one. Yeah, it's here, and this portal, and just click submit, because it's already there, it will give me an error. But this is the way how we can import them, these certificate. So let's go back. So I choose the two certificate, then I type the same key, give them any friendly name, choose for which purpose you want to use this certificate, and click submit. Okay, so this was graphically to take backup, and in case if you want to import them again, you can use CLI. CLI is more easy, and it can take complete backup. This is the command application config ISE. So I'm here, Control L to clear the screen, and paste this command, application config ISE. Type this command ncli, and you can use this command for many purposes, but the one which I'm interested is this one, 7. They say export internal CS store, the entire CS store, and that's what I want. So it means CLI is the best. I need to type 7 here, so I type 7, but it's require repo, and we already have configure repository. So if I go to administration and maintenance, click OK to discard this one, we already have a repo. Let me go to repository. We don't have, for some reason, I don't know, it's deleted. So I need to create repository, FTP repo. You know, we configure such way, and FTP, and FTP server IP is 192.168.100.230. You remember, because we are using this server as a FTP as well. Okay, and path is the main directory, and username is administrator, password is abc@12345, and click submit. So you need repository if you want to take backup. It's asking me that export repository name, so I just created. Let me verify this repository and validate. Yeah, it's okay. Now I can say that the repo name is ftp repo. So let me type here ftp. Sorry, it's wrong, so let me cancel this one and let me type again and type 7. By mistake I put something else, 7, and you need to type ftp repo. Okay, this is the name where they will take certificate authority. So ftp repo. Okay, and enter encryption key, any key you want. So I would say admin abc1 and enter. Okay, so let me go there. This is our ftp server, yeah, and this is our ftp directory. So there is nothing, only 2 backup previously and 1 test file. So it will take certificate backup here after a while. So let's see if there is no issue. So I say encryption key for export, so it will check something and then it will export all the certificate. Okay, it's taking time. Let me show you here. So what I done, I say option 7 application config ISE, and I say export internal CS store type 7, and when I type 7 it asks me to put the repo, so my repo name, and then it take time and then it will take a certificate, then it will export the certificate to our directory and it will show us complete successfully, and it will show this window again, by the way, this one, these option window, because we need to type 0 to exit. So let's see, and what else, and it will show the certificate backup here in our ftp directory. So let me go back. So it's taking time and after a while it will take the backup. So we can verify from here when it's done. Now if you want to restore, we can use the same command, application config ISE. The only thing is this time we will say 8, option 8 we need to choose, and when we choose 8, again it will ask me the ftp repo, it will ask me the file name and encryption key to import. So let's go back. So hopefully it's almost done. It's checking now, and after a while if you check here, yeah, it's done. It say ICA key pair of ISE2, so it's already take, but it will show us the, yeah, it's done now. So I say ICA key export complete successfully, and it show me this window again. If I don't want this window, you need to type 0 to exit from here, Control L to clear the screen. So this is the way how we can take backup. Now the question is how we can import the backup to use the same CLI command. Yes, we can use the same command. Type application config ISE, and this time rather than to use option 7, we need to use 8 to import the certificate. 8. Now first thing first, it will ask me the repo detail. So we have ftp repo, this is the name. So let's see now, yeah, repo name. So ftp repo. Next thing is asking the file name. So let me go back and copy this file name, Control C, this is the backup we have, and paste here and enter. Next thing is asking me encryption key, the key which we put when we export them. So admin abc1. If it is okay, then it will export the certificate, even though maybe it will give us error because these certificates are already there, but this is the way how we can import them, the certificate as well. So I type 8, then it's ask me the repository name, file name which we want to import, and the encryption password, encrypted password when we export the certificate, and that's it, and it will import the certificate. So this how we can import and export certificate and Cisco ISE using graphical user interface and using CLI. Okay, so let me go up, export and import certificate in ISE. This is the way we can do it.